Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and happy Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day so far. Hope the day is treating you nicely and you're ready for the weekend. Weekend is close, let's make the most of it. Shall we? Yeah. Hi, Sioni. Hi, Ansalagon. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. There. Now I hear something. Perfect. We have things to do. We still need to get the last 5 Enderium flakes. So I would say that we are going to do just that. Right? And for that, we need to go back into the Badlands. And then we have this one thing in the Swamp of the Sorrows. So I suppose we're going there as well. Right? And then we see if we can clean up a little bit. If we hit level 39. And then maybe do some of this. Oh, that is in Arati. We can go there as well. Yeah. And figure out with these water elementals, because I still have absolutely no idea how we are going to go about them. Going to be interesting for sure. As a frost mage. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. Badlands. Here we come. Hi, Father Sky. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Nathadra. Good morning. Hello. Happy Friday. How we doing? We're not going there. Oh, the wall golem starts from here. Oh, well, that is good to know. We want that. Somehow I got the feeling that we have to wait here for a very short while. So we can get that rare. Rare. Oh, you're going in the other direction. Ah. Well, maybe we can find. Are you coming this way now? No, you're going that way again. Why? Come a little closer here. That would be fantastic, so I don't have to run into the elites, which I do not want to do because they hurt. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Ansalagon, I do. Ooh, hello. Oh. Well, maybe it sells. Maybe. Yeah, I'm actually thinking that choosing a draw was not the best choice for a first playthrough, because nobody likes a draw, and that reflects on the choices, right? So I'm actually thinking of having today both streams being World of Warcraft, right? And then having on Sunday the Gremlins game choice, and then on Monday starting Baldur's Gate 3 over with a new character, which is not a draw. That's the idea that is starting to form in my head. You know, clean cut and be like, okay, maybe draw is for the more advanced. For a more advanced playthrough and not for a first one. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we are in a very sticky situation, which I'm not sure I can resolve. And as I said, given that the Drow, everybody hates them, everybody, maybe it's not the best choice for a first playthrough. So maybe for a second, but not for a first. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Today having a WoW day, then tomorrow off. Sunday, the Gremlins game choice, and then on Monday starting fresh with another character. And pretend the last 3 streams didn't happen. Yeah, I agree on Salagon. I agree. That doesn't make sense. That didn't make sense to me. That we can't go back into the grove. But on the other hand, even if we... It would have made sense to me if we can't get back into the grove, but the quest would also be marked as done. Like, okay, that was an option. That option didn't work. So you have to find another way. But that quest still says that you have to go in there. And it's like, yeah, but I can't. I literally can't. It is not that I'm too stupid to find the door. It's like the door is shut. And I can't go in. It is sealed shut. So yeah, that was weird. That was weird. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Al Shenanigans, thank you for your 245 streak. Jesus. Whipping out the big numbers right in the morning. Thank you so much. And yes, a new Balduroni Gate 3 run. That sounds like a Watergate. we're not going to do that. Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing as soon as I said it, Father Sky. The door is shut. It is protected by those who are dead. The door, or the path, is shut. Yeah. Lord of the Ring nerds unite? You think it was really a bug on Salagon? Well, hey, I'm just mining here. Hi, Grogax. Good morning. How was the sauna yesterday? And on Salagon, way more important, how was the date? How'd it go? Yeah, there was an option to close down or to shut down the whole grove. Yes. But if I remember correctly, it is not an option when we get rid of Karga. Anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. We keep it easy today, have fun on Sunday, and then on Monday start with a new character and do it again more thoroughly. I have no idea what that means. I have absolutely no clue what that means. It was hot and kept the apartment hot too. No! So, what? 80 in the sauna and 45 in the apartment? Ew. Ew. Oh, D&D. Such a fickle mistress. They do not want to give away any of the flakes. That's not nice. I just need 5. 5 more. Aha. Yeah, I can take a look into that. Alright. I can do that. Thank you. Yeah, I can take a look at that. For sure. Yep, thank you for the info. The date went well. Ooh, you're not a couple. Laughed a lot, had a great time, opened up about certain important things. You talked about marriage and kids on the very first date? I'd say it went well. Oh, in general, okay. So you were not naming the kids already. Gotcha. Got it. Of drop? You were not naming the kids? Sorry, it's to disappoint. That's not disappointing. We just didn't know. You were gone for like 3 days, and we thought, look at that. That's a date. Uh-huh. That's some serious stamina right there. Yep. LJ will be happy. I am not disappointed. No, I am absolutely not disappointed. I would be concerned if that would have been the case, though. There we go. Yes. Yes, I just did. I did say that, and I don't even feel bad about it. Yes. I mean, come on, what were we supposed to think? You said you had a date. Everybody got excited for you. Then you were gone for 3 days. And everybody was like, what the heck is going on with Hansalagon? And then you tell me that you were naming kids already. And talking about marriage and all. What are we supposed to think, good sir? And now that we know, now that you told us, of course LJ isn't here. Oh my. Oh my. Exactly. You just said that you weren't a couple. Exactly. You don't have to be a couple for that. Mm-hmm. You do? Married even. It is not 1875 anymore. A 3-day test drive, as your brother would say? Who is your brother in a relationship with? With a partner or with a car? Or with other forms of machinery? Don't answer that. No. Just don't answer that. Living in sin otherwise. Hello? Nathadril is a fellow countryman of yours. He's just living here. And something is very wrong. Wait, hold on. I thought... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Dauriela is your girlfriend, not your wife. So that would mean that you are living in double sin. Living together and showing a force of stamina. My dear Nakadre, what about those stones in the glass house and all that? Oh, look, a squirrel! You could see that from your glass house? Yeah? Hi, Batachon, good morning. We need 2 more of these flakes. 2 more. Only 2 more! Only 2 more. Okay, just a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ouch. Ow. I'm back. Thank you, thank you. So, my mom and I made a deal yesterday that, because she wanted to just work while she's here, and I was like, no, shouldn't you on vacation? So we made a deal yesterday that she is going to work in the garden, in the yard, or do whatever, from Monday to Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she has time off. She has vacation time. So right now, she's in the living room having coffee and doing some Sudoku and having a vacation. And she wanted to know what I do here all the time, right? So and how it works and all of that. So I just opened up the stream on the big TV, or on the TV I should say, in the living room, and now I am in the office, and she can hear me in the living room. Woohoo! And can see what you type. You can't really read it, but you can. She can see what you type. Yeah.
Congratulations.
She says hi. Okay, so let's see. Where do we need to bring that? Okay, oh, there. If we hear something in the background, it is not paranormal. No, it's just a reverb. Hi, Bazafal. How are you doing this morning? Happy Friday. Let's turn that in. That's a rough question, Natadre. Because I can hear her. Jesus Christ, Ansalagon. Thank goodness I can't blush.
Speak, friend.
Yes, these will do fine. Now let's put them in some heat and see how they fare.
Endurium has an amazing resistance to heat. I'm sure it will work for Fizzle's pistons. But he'll need true Endurium ore, not just the flakes. To get the ore, it must be mined from deep within Uldaman on the northern borders of the Badlands. That is the true source of Endurium. Send Fizzle Brassbolts my regards, and tell him what I told you. Safe travels, adventurer. And it won't surprise me if we meet again. Once Fizzle learns of Endurium, he'll probably send you to Uldaman to acquire it.
We're getting a new wand. Heck yeah.
Strength.
Heck yeah. Nice. Mom says that she has a really good time. That she's enjoying her vacation. Of course she's going to say that because I can hear her. and Salagon, she is very happy and thanks you very much for that. And I say thank you too. Thank you for the biddies. Oh, ew. No, hey. Don't do that. Oh yeah, the birthday breakfast. Was it your birthday, Peony? Hope not. Hi, Grim Rider. Good morning. And thank you for your 130 streak. Goodness. I'll say it in Danish. Oh, Ansalagon. Now you're making me really blush here. Thank you. The small one got a level up. Ooh, nice. Hope you had a fun time. Belated birthday for the small one. Broken tooth? I can help with that. Here, let me take it out. There we go. Plus fire spell damage. Mech. Mech! Getting all the stuff, but nothing for us. Did you have cake? I hope she had, because birthday, right? That is super kind of you to say, Ansalagon. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Super nice. Right? I mean, it's a birthday. For a small one. Of course you need cake. Why is that open? No birthday without cake. I agree. No cake was harmed? What? I mean, it's great that the cake wasn't harmed, but what? Didn't the small one want any cake? The small one don't like cake or sweets? I have questions. I have questions. The cake was a lie. Exactly. The cake was a lie. I think the small one is one of the two people that don't like cake or sweets on the planet. That has to be it. This can't even have been. This moment is an alien. Never met a kid who wasn't a sugar addict? No, the other person is an adult. Yeah. Hi, Balderoni. Good morning. We can sell some stuff. I have absolutely nothing to do with that dude, and I couldn't care less about that dude either.
What can I do for you?
There is a special place in hell
Keep
for
your
people
feet on
like
the
him.
ground.
The small one likes raw vegetables and salty pastries?
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar. Off with you.
Yeah. That is weird. That is very weird. Do lizard people go to hell? I don't know. I don't know any lizard people. Ooh, Nathadril, don't send those kind of videos to Balderoni. They always end up on the internet, and then everybody is like, oh no, I didn't know what I was doing. I was young, I needed the money. Don't do that. Hi, Jolly. Weird like the parents? What do you mean? You eat cake every day. You pretty much eat cake every day, so it's not from your side. Yeah, and Salagon, I don't care about that dude. Absolutely. He is not in my vicinity of caring for people. What he does, what he doesn't do. My world doesn't change if he's in it or not. Easy as that. Yeah, Nathadra, you can't tell me that you are living in sin, right? From your glass house. And then telling me that you wanted to make a video for Balderoni. And especially for Balderoni. So that is all very weird. Balderoni has buyers lined up already. He's Mark, I don't care. Pretty much. Pretty much. that's fair on Salagon. That's fair. Different people have different views. Completely and utterly fair. Hey Mo! Thank you for your resub for 19 months. Thank you. That is super kind. Thank you, thank you. How you doing? Howdy do? Doing good. Doing good. How about yourself? How is Friday treating you? Hopefully well. The boat! The boat! Hi, Lord Bovin. Good morning. Hello. You're tired? There's a virus around. What? Making everybody sick? Wednesday the daughter admitted to the hospital and Thursday your son was admitted. Oh no! Are they okay? Do they feel better? Hopefully? That's rough. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope they feel better. We are on our way to Theramore, and then flying down to Göttgizan, and then going into the Shimmering Flats to turn in this quest. And then we come back here and go to the Swamp of Sorrows. Yep. So far, so good? Perfect. That's good. That's good to hear. And this morning, when I took a look at Omi's bank account, we had 93 gold. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, that is not my ship. That is a ferry. But I am very small. Well, in-game. I am very small. Yes. Winsy Winsy. The bucket is bigger? Yes. Well, I'm a gnome. Ankle biter. What do you expect? You created coffee? Woohoo! Very good. No, those are all the little, you know, chihuahuas and all those little handbag dogs that I refuse to call a dog.
Where would you like to fly to?
See you soon.
You know, all those... What are the names? The Pomeranians and all those little tweakers. You created rhubarb porridge with vanilla sauce as a dessert. Ooh. Did you create that? Why would you call a rat a dog in the first place? Oh, fair, fair. Mirmeli did. It sounds very good. It sounds really good. Rhubarb porridge. Nice. Sounds very tasty. We have rhubarb in the garden. I think it might be ready soonish. I don't know. Have to check. Well, I checked with our garden manager, and she said that our rhubarb is ready already. Also, nice. So I think tomorrow I'm going to get some strawberries and then make some rhubarb and strawberry compote. Yeah. Also, Yuni, don't be fooled by Balderoni. He doesn't share. Even though he says, only half left, hurry. No, no. As soon as you arrive, he will be like, I never said I'd give you anything. No, no, Balderoni is like Joey from Friends. Balderoni doesn't share food. Balderoni doesn't share any of his food. Nope. No matter what it is. Yeah. But now that you're here, let's go have lunch. On 2 different plates. 1 plate for you and 1 plate for me. And we do not use the fork or the knife or any other utensil on the other plate. He put blue cheese on his pizza. All Finns do. The obsession here in Finland with blue cheese on pizza is something that needs to be studied. But the good thing is, Nafadre, if you are going to Koti Pizza on their homepage and you put and you create your own one, right? You can put whatever cheese you want and you don't have to use the blue cheese. Talking about you and food, what are you getting from rescue today? Well, the Roonies don't share. No, they don't. They don't.
Adventurer, you're back! You found Martek? You spoke with him? What did he say? Can he help? Tell me, tell me, tell me!
Oh, okay. Well, there.
My, you're a tall one. You have a great day now.
Yeah. He listens as Chelsea tells him of her adventures in the Badlands. And Frostbolt, he says astounding. So then Endurium is the key. Yes. That's true. Keeping pace? What's that?
Frostbolt's brothers have discovered a new building material. That's the only explanation that makes sense. Their cars have been operating faster than before, but their designs, and all the other data we've gathered from their runs, is identical. What we do know is that Rizzle Frostbolts has been focused on the plans for this new discovery almost constantly. Zamek can create a diversion for you, so that you can steal those plans from them.
Zamek? Who is Zamek? You.
Let's go.
Keep it real.
What are you doing? Rude.
Scribbled in a hasty, hurried hand, a scroll of notes and designs for the refinement of some raw material. Rizzle's schematics describe the process of the refinement of Endurium ore. From his scrolls, it is apparent that Endurium ore is being obtained from the dwarven excavation site of Alderman in the Badlands. Much of the other notes relate to the heat-resistant properties. Used as a paperweight for the plans is a hunk of what appears to be unrefined Endurium ore.
Oh. Maybe Balderoni is a summary term? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're having macaroni latico? Are you going to make that?
Endurium? Interesting. If it is capable of resisting heat to the degree that you say, it would explain the performance increase the gnomes have displayed of late. This sample you've brought to me will be invaluable also. I will be able to perform some tests on this, but I'll need more for this to actually be of any use to us.
Yeah, I am not going to go into Uldaman. No, no. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe. In that case, maybe. You might be onto something there. No, I'm not jolly. I'm not. I do share my food. Yep. I do share my food. It's mostly the guys here who don't. Balderoni and Nathadril and Phoenixa and... Yeah, it's mostly the guys who don't share the food. It wasn't Siuni's birthday, it was the little ones. Not Sionies. You share your food only if there is leftovers? Hmm. You don't mind sharing, not them eating most of it. Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yo!
Yow!
Glad I could help.
I know. Okay, let's get some more space in here, and then onward to the journey to the Swamp of Sorrow. Ok. All right. And now we're heading back to the Light Master.
Where would you like to fly to?
I would like to fly to Ratchet.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Your Uber will be here in a couple of minutes. No! Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the time. Fly safe. And have as much fun as humanly possible. And best wishes to daughter Sky for graduation. The best. Woohoos. Mm-hmm. Woohoo. Right? All the good things. Your kids are getting better. Uni's little one had a birthday. Father Sky's daughter had graduation. It's woohoo! Yes. It's the weekend. So many good things today. What a day. What a day. Hey, Phoenixer, hi. 450. Thank goodness I'm sitting already. 450 streak. Good God, sir! Thank you. Thank you so much. That is absolutely insane. That is really insane. Thank you, Phoenixer. Good Lord. Yeah, and for those of you who didn't see, Phoenix posted that he was on in the top 50 in D4. Rank 19. That's impressive. That is pretty impressive. Yeah, he posted it in Discord. I think that's quite the accomplishment. Quite the achievement. Ok. Made it to Ratchet. You didn't check after, but you pretend that nobody else is playing in that game mode, so you're still in that spot. Oops, oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, a rank 19. That's not bad at all. On the contrary, that is quite the achievement. Well done. And if you never look at it again, then you will stay in that spot forever. Where are we going? We are going to Booty Bay, and then from Booty Bay we are flying to Darkshire, and then going into the Swamp of Sorrows. Unfortunately, they are sending us to all the places where there are no Alliance flight points. So rude. So we have to bind ourselves then back in Darkshire. Well, we have quests there. So we have to go there. That's the thing. Yeah. Well, we have at least one quest there. I don't know if we get more quests. I don't remember. I've never really been much in the Swamp of Sorrows. Not really an area I like. So we see, maybe just this? Speck of dream dust. From the whelps. They are right in the beginning. If I remember correctly. They are right here. Can I get a boat, please? I would like a boat, please. Can I have a boat, please? Yeah, but we have to... The thing is, we have to go through the Deadwind Pass, yes, but it's a level 36 quest, so I wonder how else are we supposed to go there? I'm not sure that I can swim from Red Ridge. It's the only way in, exactly. Exactamente. And we have to be careful with the orc patrols. Also, right in the beginning, there is a tower, if I remember correctly, where some orcs are standing before we get to the whelps. Or where the whelps are. So we have to be mindful of that as well. Yeah, if it gets too dicey, then I suppose we can go back to the Dustwallow Marsh. You know? I still think that your fingers should be burning whenever you put that emote, Uni. There should be a little electrical zilt. Like, bzz. And we're back. It's like we've never left. $43, $41, $42, $41. We are not yet in that level range, but we are too... we have outgrown the rest of it. Ah! What am I doing? Wrong way. L Shenanigans taking all the notes. That goes into the file, and you go into the file, and you go into the file as well.
fastest griffins this side of Airy Peak. Want to take a ride?
Someone has to. Fair, fair. Thank you for doing that. I am flying. A meeting on a Friday? What kind of meeting is that? On a Friday? Who's going to remember that on Monday? A meeting about kitchens. Wow. Meeting on a normal workday. Yeah, but usually the meetings that you have to well, mostly they have some impact on the future. But who's going to listen on a Friday? Not you, I believe you. We usually have meetings at the last working day, at the last working hour. And it has to be an attendance meeting. Oh, great. Great. I bet you are all always very excited when it comes to those times. So joyful. So incredibly joyful. Yeah, it sounds that way. It really does. Alright, let's see if we can make it through the pass or not. In the past, there are only the vultures, right? The ogres were implemented later. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, 44, good morning. Happy Friday to you too. Hello. Yeah, I was pressing tab the whole time. Like tick 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 in case I didn't see. Just to make sure. Happy Friday to you too, 44. Yeah, that's the tower that I meant, and we have to go here. Getting lost? Me? What are you talking about? I do not like that you are flying around so close yet so far. Me getting lost? What? Never. I am never lost. I go precisely where I want to go to show you what's going on there. Oh, hell no. The series was fun up until a certain point, and then it became just stupid. At some point it didn't make sense anymore. I mean, it didn't necessarily make sense to begin with, but at some point it really was just like, excuse me, what? Why? Why would you do that? That is so stupid. Would you stop that? There we go. Goodness. Welcome back, Anselagon. And put over a print. Aha! What are we printing today? Blacksmith working model for your coworker as the last one broke. Oh, okay. Nice. Wukong. Ah, that makes a little bit more sense. "17 seconds? No, okay, good. Wow! How many of them do we have to actually get rid of? That is insane. Ooh. I'll take that, thank you. After 30 minutes, the boss finally dead? What? What are you doing? PoE? Yeah, that's what I thought. Playing PoE. Okay. I was slightly concerned as well, Phoenixer. Okay, PoE 2. Okay, that makes that sounds much better. Congratulations. You love your boss? He's an angel at work? Do you have to say that because somebody is reading that? Yeah, if I remember correctly, most weekend is Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday it's back to work. Right? Yeah, okay. Da -da -da. They were trying for so long to make Friday a half-day work, and then Saturday and Sunday off. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Or? That's how it usually goes in the when you work for the government on in Germany. You have Friday a half day, and then Saturday and Sunday. Is that something that you would prefer, or do you like the schedule now better? Oh, okay. I see, I see. trying to change the starting hours, but they're not liking it. Imagine spending 20 minutes stuck on a traffic for just 2 kilometers of road. Oh no! Change! Change is horrible! Can't have change! Aye to the locker lounge. Okay, we have 8 out of 10. Not too shabby. Let's see how long it takes for the last 2. Well, that was a complete brain dysfunction. Why did I do that? That doesn't make that didn't make sense at all. I would very much appreciate when you would have a speck of dream dust for me. That would be very much appreciated. Because then we can get out of this horrible place. Again. Guess not. Well, at least one. Nope. Dang it. How unfortunate. Okay, we need one more. Only one. Only one. That one. That one will have the dream eye. Or not. Who was lying? Oh, they weren't. Hi, Sama. Thanks for your 15 streak. Good morning. Just, just standing in line. Yeah. What? Waiting for boarding or what? Oh, for security checks. Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Perfect. Now, here's the thing. We could try to go back to the... Oh, we didn't bind ourselves there. Oh, that's stupid. We could try to go back through the Deadwind Pass, and then to Duskwood, and then go to... Nah. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ouch. What is that? A meal served cold. Feast at the Blue Recluse. What is that?
How are you? One of my most famous dishes is chilled basilisk in lime vinaigrette.
Oh.
But the problem is, the meat is impossible to keep fresh, and I must serve the dish tonight for a noble's birthday. So, if you can bring me a chilled basilisk haunch from a freshly killed cold-eye basilisk quickly, then I will owe you a king's feast. Cold-eye basilisks are known to roam along the beach dunes of northwestern Stranglethorn, so you have much traveling to do. And be swift. My nephew said you aided him with his research in Dustwallow, and that you helped his associate out of a tight spot. Well, we Sterns stick together, and we don't ignore our friends. So wash your hands, adventurer, because we're about to throw a party in your honor.
Look at that! Why, thank you. Enjoy the meal. It's just getting there. Guess they don't start till 4. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Did the summer holidays start as well, Mother Sky? That was a silly question. Your daughter graduated, so yes, summer started. Ignore the question. So where exactly are they? Old Eye Basilisk. Northwest beach dunes in northwestern Stranglethorn. Okay. You should be able to do that. What do we get out of it? 1 gold 50? Okay.
These great
I'm
beasts
okay
know
with
paths
that.
that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
Let's see if we can do that. I mean, we do have 26 minutes, 26 and a half minutes left, so that's not too shabby. She said, not knowing how much or how long it takes to get that thing, actually. We made it. Did that flight seem longer than usual? I think it did. Yep. It felt longer. It would have helped, even back in the day, if they would have here at the rebel camp an innkeeper. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a flight point, but an innkeeper where you can bind yourself. That would have been much easier. Then again, it wouldn't be classic, but that would have been much easier.
Hello.
Hello. Bye.
Safe travels.
Thanks. I know why this quest is level 40. Because they think that you have your riding mount already. Which we don't. Because we are 38. Soon. Soon TM. Yoink. And then this way. And then that. And it's not raining. Woohoo! It is not raining in Stranglethorn. Perfect.
Let's see how you handle this next challenge. There is a cagey breed of raptor out there. We call them jungle stalkers. They are far more difficult to track down and kill than the other breeds you've been trying your luck at. Kill 10 jungle stalkers, and I'll tip you off to the best hunting yet.
Okay. Sorry, I've got no time for you right now. Wait, it is not them? But they are on the northwestern side. Are there others? Actually, cold eye basilisks. Where are they then? Or is it this one? But that's not northwestern, that's western. through it. Now I'm confused. Hi, Darkside. Good morning. Well, I suppose that it... Is it down here? We turned them off. We only have the markers on the minimap. We turned them on the big map. You know, as in when hardcore then hardcore. Back to classic was. No markers on the map at all. Aha. Excuse me, that's not the northwestern coast, that's the western coast. Sir. Just pointing that out. Yeah, a lot is from memory. A lot is really from memory.
Congratulations.
Oh, we have one already. Oh, perfect. And well in time.
What can I do for you?
Ah, this will do nicely. Many, many thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get the haunch chopped, marinated, and garnished for the banquet.
Whoop whoop. Level 39. I had those markers on the map in the beginning. That they showed up also on the big map. But then I think it was Saima who said like, why not turn them off? Because we were talking about, well, you know, no experience bar and no numbers are shown, and you know, like when hardcore then hardcore. And I said, you know what?
Best deals in all
Sure.
of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Let's do that. Why not? Why not? I mean, we didn't have it in Classic before all the mods came, right? So it does make sense. At least for me, it makes sense. Alright. Now we can go to...
Where is it ye would like to go, lads?
Booty
For
Bay.
just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse.
You never... you never played it? Yeah, for someone who never played it, that could be rough. That could really be rough. Yeah, I can see that, because then you really have to focus on the quests and really read the quest, and then you still get misleaded, like we just did. A bunch of friends got really addicted and you just didn't want to do. That's perfectly reasonable. Absolutely reasonable. Right in the beginning, I did like 12 to 14 hours a day for a while. So I can see that. Yeah. A smart choice. So much to explore? Yeah. Especially in the beginning, when everything was completely new? Yeah. In Secret World you had markers. Not... what? Not good ones, not routing lines. Where you go? Still where you're on the map. Okay. Actually got lost a lot still. There were so many hidden concealed pathways. I never heard of Secret World. No! Ugh. Ugh. I did not want to fall all the way down.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
Well, look at that. You found the dream dust. And how did you like the swamp, adventurer? It's not easy to get a hot meal there, is it?
Chew! Wow. That seems to hit the spot.
It's expensive and hard to kill enough tigers to support the export of tiger fangs to the islands in the South Seas. Luckily, we've developed a technique that allows us to take mundane, horn-like objects and turn them into undetectable forgeries. The closest match we've found, amazingly, are the tusks of the skull splitter trolls. Hey, before you say anything, what the buyer doesn't know doesn't hurt them, am I right? Bring me a large number of them, so we can get to work on the monthly shipment. I had to use some of my favors, and gave away a rare bottle of elven wine, and did some heavy deducing myself, but I found the information you seek. Here, I wrote a letter with some very interesting bits on our friend Naz Steamboil. Do with it what you will. It's too dangerous for me to use. Just don't tell anyone where you got it. The venture company has a string of operations through Stranglethorn, which keeps hard-working goblins like me from making honest gold. Please, you must help me. The venture company is mining near the Crystalvine mine to the north. They can't get into the mine because of all the basilisks, but they're still able to dig up singing crystals from the surrounding hills, take their crystals from them, and show them they don't have the run of the jungle, and, bring me those crystals as proof.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who don't pay their gambling debts. And there are a lot of people who owe me. Think you can help me collect? First, there's Shaky Phillip down by the docks. He owes me plenty after last week's game, and I want my due. But to get it, we'll have to scare him. Go out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets, then take them to Shaky. Don't let on that they're from an animal. Let him think the worst.
Okay. Well, I guess we have now a little bit more to do here. Nice try, Missy. Nice try. Oh! Where are you coming from? I was just minding my own business here. How rude. Fine, I eat here. Fine. Fine. Yeah, I don't need 2 of you. 1 I can handle, 2 not so much. I suppose you are coming back here at some point. Or is it the roamer? Doesn't matter, I am going to take care of that. Don't worry. They never saw it coming. We're free! There a range? Yes. 32 yards, for example, for the Frostbolt. And the Firebolt is 35 yards. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hi, Miyoki. Don't do it? Don't do what? What shouldn't I do? No. I try not to pull everyone. No. I try not to do that. Okay. I mostly just try to get rid of the casters. Because casters. And then, if possible, then pick up the rest. Yeah, or we are trying this again. You know... Yep. I think we can do that again. Ok. That went quite well up until that last dude. Rude! So, hold on. Can I get you first? Yeah, okay. Well, alright then. Alright. There we go.
Inside the skiff, you discover a map with some hastily written text on it along with some coins. The map shows Booty Bay with a red X drawn precisely at the spot at which you are standing. The scribbled text reads, "You men are to secure camp at this location and keep quiet. Wait for the signal from the southern command post before attacking. If anyone approaches you, kill them.
That worked. No baby metal this time? Well, good. Well, good.
Sure, I remember you, adventurer. Back from scouting, I see. Shiver me timbers. So the Bloodsail Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty Bay? Why, the nerve of those scoundrels. Booty Bay will always be run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Fleet Master Seahorn at once. The old Sea Dog is around town somewhere.
Somewhere. Hey, Bazahan. Hello. There.
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay. They might as well throw themselves off the Overlook Cliffs. Nonetheless, by bringing me this information, you have done my fleet of swashbucklers a great service. The Blackwater Raiders thank you. Kraz speaks highly of your dedication to the Blackwater Raiders. I am going to trust you with a mission of extreme importance to the fleet. Infiltrate the so-called Southern Command Post the Bloodsail Buccaneers have established on the Wild Shore. Raid the encampment. Bring me their charts along with their written orders. We shall see exactly what those scum are up to.
the sea life. I ain't gonna say it's the good life, but it's my life. When I get into port, I like to find me a good bottle of grog and some high-quality snuff. Nasty habits, but what's a pirate without his vices, right? So you can imagine how heartbroken I was to find out the herbalist here in town has gone and sold out of the stuff. Says his shipment got hijacked by those damn bloodsail raiders. I bet a fearless adventurer like you could convince them to share the goods, eh?
You looking for work, adventurer? I might have some if you're up for a little challenge. I got a friend named Groy who makes a killing selling what the Naga call Akiri's Reed. It's some kind of valuable ocean reed. Not too sure what it's for, but he pays well for bundles of the stuff. You bring me 10 stalks of the stuff, and we'll have business to do. The Naga were last seen along the beach to the north of here. Avast! Who goes there? Ah, I am but useless without me special enchanted eye. Bad enough to have lost me eyes in battle in the first place, but by some stroke of luck we docked in Menethil, and a traveling wizard enchanted a special glass eye that let me see again. Last night I ended up getting jumped by some bloodsail buccaneers on me way out. Took me eye, they did. Seems those blokes have found their way to Booty Bay. Help an old sea dog out by getting me eye back?
You need fresh air? Well, that's a good thing. Getting fresh air, I mean. How's it going? It's going okay. Except they resist everything here. Well, this way it is then. Okay. That worked. How do we want to do this? We still have some quests where we need to travel around. For example, we need to bring that back to the Shimmering Flats. We have this one that is in Arati, in the Highlands. We still need to do those. Today you're having good weather? No rain, but not warm either. That is good. That is good. However, what do you consider not warm? What are the temperatures like? So up until 27 it is okay, over 27 it is warm. Wow. Okay. Warm and comfortable. Alright. Waiting for boarding. There you go. Oh, hold on. I still have 10 seconds left. $25 if the wind comes from the north, that is good. Yeah, the north winds are always a little bit colder. Or cooler, I should say. For your own confidence, I chose not to fly that plane today. I miss my tribe and my home. I would gladly welcome the wind on the open plains or the sunset over Thunderblood to the heat of this jungle. I can see the ocean water not far from me, but it does nothing to cool my body or my temper. It only reminds me of my imprisonment. Oh my. Back to work. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. No, we are not going to do that yet. No, that's a little bit too much. A little bit too high for us. What we can do, however, is we can try... What are we doing with the water elementals? What are we doing with them? They are ignoring us. Ignoring our spells. LJ, good morning. There you are. How nice of you to show up. Don't mind me making just a quick note into the file, right? AJ was late. How dare? There are good news now. We know how the date went from Salagon. We now know how it went. Yep. On your days off, you try to sleep regular people after 5 AM. Fine. Scratching that note back again. Fine. Be a regular person and sleep until 5 AM. So, are you ready to be filled in the dating drama? Well, it wasn't a drama. Oh, you still need to wake up. Ah. Ah. Okay. literally just stood up. You get all the time you need. Yep. All of it. Alright, we need 3 more giblets. That sounds very disgusting. But we need them anyway. 3 more of them. Correction, we need 2 more. Find a way to have the Frostbolt be random sounds for each cast? I would go absolutely crazy with that. My brain would be like, what the hell are you doing? What? What is this? That would be super confusing for me. Ooh. It sounds like me in the morning. One more level, yeah, but we don't have all of the money yet. Yep, there's still a little bit missing. Yeah, Simon, they should make the Frostbolts instant. They should make them instant.
Congratulations.
All right. Two and a half second cast time is fine. You don't get cast on dungeon groups. Well, We are working on it. Working on it. There. See? So you can rest easy now. Let's bring that back. You ready? Perfect. It's 4:30 a.m. Wow, you really did sleep in. Sheesh. So, what Ansalagon said was, they are not a couple, but they were talking about marriage and kids.
Hello. Ack, where'd you get these? No, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf? Here, take this pouch and give it to Seawolf, and tell him I meant to pay him back. I swear, I just got a little drunk and lost my way, and you know how things are. He'll understand. You don't have to get rough.
So, yeah, they are not a couple. It was a nice date, but we don't know how it continues. We have to wait. If there is a part 2 and 3 and 27, maybe. But they were talking about important things like marriage and kids. So I'm not sure if they were naming their kids or not. But yeah.
Well done. And when you showed Shaky those giblets, how hard did he shake? Ha! He's so easy to read. When I play cards with him, I can't help but win. Thanks for your help, adventurer. Now it's your turn to get paid.
So that is a little bit too high for us. Okay. Okay. Let's sell some stuff here.
What's on your mind?
Not much. Well, breakfast is.
Be good.
Breakfast is starting to creep into my mind. Those are important deal breaker questions? Well, yeah, but on a first date? I don't know, maybe back in my days, you know, back in 1724, it was a little bit different, but on the first date, I wouldn't want to talk about marriage and kids. I don't even know if I like that person in front of me. Yeah, no, well, we don't know if there was police involvement or not. We don't know. And he didn't really comment on the 3-day stamina thing. There you are. To be fair, you have known each other for about a year. It's not like the first time we have hung out. Okay, well, that's a different story then. That's a different story. But otherwise, if it would have been somebody you don't know, I would not have been like... if the person in front of me would be like, so, Anne, hi, my name is, and what do you think of marriage and kids? I would be like, yeah, okay, bye. Whoa there. Need a little bit of a reverse here. What is here? Aren't here the little venture dudes as well? Or do I mix that up? Elder Shadowmoor. No, you can stay there, that's fine. I'm leaving. You are a little bit too high for us. You're 4 levels above us. 2 levels, fine. 3 levels, 4 level, no. I refuse. Go away. There you go. Good. Airport Wi-Fi. Best Wi-Fi around. What are we having here? I mean, we've been here in Stranglethorn now for so long. Might as well go explorinate a little bit. There are some casters up there. Level 44 casters. Ew, ew, ew. Stalker, there you go. After your Francesca family got struck by tragedy, well, that's not nice to hear. You were busy supporting her, and such things were too appropriate. Too appropriate to consider. I'm not sure I get what you mean by that. Weren't, yes. Okay, that makes sense. LJ would like to know if you went for the sushi place, or if you went Italian. Did you go to the sushi place? Did you pay the waiter? So you went Italian, she was partial to that. You also suggested the sushi place, but you went with her preference. That is nice. Dude, just... there you go. That's very nice. Yeah, do tell, did the conveyor belt come into play? No. No, apparently not. Not in... except when the Italian restaurant does have a conveyor belt as well. LJ would like to know who paid. This feels less... I don't know why, but this feels less and less like a... oh hey, how'd it go? And more like, okay, interrogation. The bright light into the face. The notes. Where have you been between 8:01 and 10:02 in the evening of? You plead the fifth on any conveyor belt and 3 missing days. I don't remember. I have no idea. I don't know. Gotta go, gotta help mom. Okay, thanks, bye. Lasagne am laufenden Band, yeah. A different kind of fast food. You're trying to build a story in your head. Okay, so they went Italian, and Salagon paid. Apparently they had a good time, talked about a lot of stuff. And then he went missing for 3 days. And today he came... Well, yesterday he came back. So it was basically 2.5 days. Yeah. And we will never know, because either he was abducted or he just doesn't remember, or he is a gentleman and won't tell. But yeah, 2.5 days are missing. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. There will be vision, pasta, and things happening in front of me. I'll be the bad cop, and you're the good one? What? How did you determine that I'm the bad one? I'm the nice person, remember? Mostly. Sometimes. Working on it. Yeah. And Father Sky and LJ at the exact same time. So it was alien abduction. Tell me you're American without telling me you're American. I'm sorry, that was just perfect. Perfect timing. Awesome. Very good. I'm proud of you too. Very good. Okay, we need 3 more of the jungle stalkers. The nice one, because I even scold you nicely. Yes. Wait, did I scold you recently? Well, most likely I did. Somehow. You're the last one. Mom wishes everyone a nice weekend. She just told me. If I could be so kind as to convey her wishes. Which I just did. Thanks, Darkside. I heard from the living room. Thank you. Ok, Raptor's done. Perfect. Yay! Yeah, you weren't here before. Mom wanted to know what I'm doing, you know, with the stream and stuff, and what all this is. I mean, Mom is 79, or is, yeah, 79. So she wanted to know why are you talking like 3.5 hours non-stop? Who are you talking to? What are you doing? And so on and so forth. So I put on the stream in the living room so she can watch and read on Twitch's side at least. LJ, you're safe. So so she can see and hear and read a little bit, and now she knows why I'm talking like 3.5 hours, and who am I talking to and stuff. Would you kindly leave me alone, you buggers? I've killed enough of you. Go away. Your muscles are sore, Ansalagon? Are they? Are they? I wonder why. I do. I really wonder why. LJ would like to know if there is a second date planned. It feels like over the last couple of days, since everybody knew that you are going on that date, LJ was filling up a questionnaire, or building a questionnaire of about 35 questions that you now have to answer, so he can have his the story in his head how the date went. Wait, how can you meet again and not having a date? Ever since you had the first one. Because you don't have the date for the date and what you're going to do, but you meet up. So meeting up is considerably, or can be considered as a date, right? It's not planned yet. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. Got it. And you are never going to wear the 3-day stamina thing down. That is tucked to your name now. You can forget about that. All the alien experiments wore him out. Does she have a name so we can stop calling her an alien experiment? Eva. Wally. Eva. She does? That's good. Prefer not to share a name? Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Your colleagues have dubbed her what? Fee? Fee? Fi? Fee? It's a Danish name. Okay, so I have to look it up how to pronounce that one. Fie. Fie. It's like the... that sounds about right. I'm going to call her Sally. There you go. Food. Okay, she's Sally now. There you go. Take her to the Santa Claus Village and Science Museum in that one city. He is not from Finland, LJ. And Salagon is in Denmark. Learned that the hard way. Because I was always putting Ansalagon well, for me, Ansalagon was living in the UK. Until he said, what the hell are you talking about? We could call her Her Highness? We could, but that's a long name. You don't need a name? You're not that nosy? Are you now? Now you crave a hot dog because of Her Highness? I am confused, Darkseid. What? Oh, the hot dog. Okay, okay. I was like, what does Her Highness have to do with a hot dog? Sheesh. Fly safe, Father Sky. Fly safe, and have a wonderful time. And both Sally and Ansalagon are also Danish. Where you're called Ansa, you have been nicknamed Ansi. And Ansi is a little bit written differently, but Ansi is also a Finnish name. Yep. Nice. So busy asking question, you walked into a sprinkler. I'm sorry. That's that's not funny. No, not funny. Absolutely not. No, not funny. Only a little bit. This makes it worth it? Oh shoot, you're at 42. Ah! I did not see. Out of range? What? Why would you aim a sprinkler at the road? To make sure that the people don't come too close to the property. Denmark is nice? Denmark is nice. Denmark has some nice, really nice places. You confuzzled yourself now, Darkside? Well, that never happens. I like that idea with Ansa and Ansi. That's cute. I like it. Keep that. Although she is called Sally now. We all know that. That is her name now. You have cookies too in them? Yes, oh god. I am fairly certain that Danes also have cookies. Yes. You were referring to the Danish butter cookies you can get in the store. Oh, those. Well, you mean in the tin can? Where Grandma always puts her sewing stuff? Big round tin can. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that they have any other purpose is the word. Any other purpose than holding sewing things. The cookies are optional. Sewing stuff cookies. Yes, exactly those. Exactly those. The IKEA ones. Oh, oh god, is it barley? Hafer? You need cookies now. Gladly you don't have any. I'm thinking of making some, maybe on Sunday. Tomorrow I don't have time, but maybe Sunday. A cooking stream? No. No, no. No, 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 no. The names you have to look up, like the big oatmeal ones and the double one with the chocolate in between. Yeah. Those are the ones that I meant. But they are with, well, hafer. And I'm not sure, is it barley in English? I think so. I think so. Yeah, it is. There you go. Yeah, they are great. We can buy them here in the normal stores as well. Oat. Oat, yeah, oat could be. I always mix them up. Wait. Yeah. It's oat. Oh, barley is Gerste. Okay. Yeah. Barley is Gerste. Alright. Got it. Got it. Oatmeal cookies, yeah, the ones from IKEA. Darkside was saying that when they were new in Germany with IKEA and stuff, and then those cookies came, it was like, oh, they are so good. They are still good. I like them. I like them a lot. There is a chest. Oh, not another tinker. I hate the tinkers. Never been there? I think there's one like 4 hours away. Yeah, the closest to us is also 3.5 hours. Around 3.5 hours away, I think. I think. I'm not quite sure. At least that's the only one I know. Yeah. Where's the closest one? Yeah, a little bit more to, well, 3.5 to the north. Oh, okay. Well, then I have to check that again. Interesting. Three and a half hours drive. Yeah, well, apparently I'm wrong. I didn't know that there was one closer. That's the only one I knew. Oh, okay. Well, that is closer. So that's more like 2. Alright, well, okay. Thank you. Good to know. Ugh, fine. And, Sabaton next year, have they announced who they are coming with? What kind of cookies? I think I am going to make some macadamia ones? Macadamia? And some with raisins and walnuts. And some maybe with chocolate and peanuts. You know, like the normal chocolate chip cookies, but with different variations. Yeah, I think those I'm going to make on Sunday. Me thinketh. Okay. Legendary orchestras playing their songs in a classical way. Wow, that sounds interesting. Yeah, Phoenix has said that, well, little story. It was last year, right? Yeah. Last year we saw Sabaton. And unfortunately, for me, not for everybody else, but shoot. Unfortunately for me, they had baby metal with them. And I really do not like that. Okay, I just don't like it. Not one bit. So I was like, Sabaton, yes please, baby metal, oh heck. And Phoenix has said that this year they are coming back to Helsinki, but not with baby metal. So I'm actually quite happy about that. When it 2023? Is it that long ago? No, it's not 3 years ago, is it? Get out of here, what? It was 2020... No, March 19th, 2023. You're correct. Wow! Not literally get out of here, you doofus. It was 2023. Jeez. Well, 4 years later then, they are showing up again. And given that there is no baby metal involved, that might actually be something considering. We need 2 more crystals. Only 2. Sounds awesome. Sabaton knows how to make a party live. Yeah, they were fun. They were really fun. They scared the living daylight out of me when they started their set because they had they had a tank and it sounded like the tank was shooting, and it was loud. It was loud, and I was very confused and very. And then they started the song like a millisecond after, and I thought, you buggers, you got me good. But yeah, they know how to have fun. The best band? I I wouldn't go so far as to call them the best band, but they are pretty good. Ow. What the hell? Rude. Sabaton and Volbeat make up most of your... Oh, Volbeat. And Salakon can show some patriotism now. A friend of mine knew the singer from Volbeat before they were big. And yeah, before they were, well, that big. But unfortunately, he said that AIM got to him a little bit more than it should. I saw them the first time live in Bakken, and I had fun. I had fun with them. I can't listen to them all the time, but they were fun. I don't want to deal with that tinker. I do not want to deal with this tinker. Can I get another one? Not you!
Congratulations.
Yay! Okay. Oh, you leave me alone now. And you go go play with someone else. There we go. Alright, let's head back. I think we could bind ourselves maybe in Stranglethorn again. In Booty Bay. I think that's a good idea. We can do that. Roy? Roy. Is that where people claim you spent 3 days on Salagon? I thought We were not calling that anymore. Ooh. No, no. You were not spending your time there. You were spending your time with Sally. Mm-hmm. Important word. Alright, almost back. Then we can turn in this one. The Crank Fizzle Bop. Is that the one that I have? 31? Oh no, it's better. Nice. Cool. Wait, so it wasn't aliens? Not until the aliens are called Sally. They might. Well, we was here recently, but ticket prices were absolutely insane. I didn't even think about going there. Yeah, I think that's one of the parts that that friend of mine mentioned. Like, fame got to him. Whisked away by fairies? Well, that's cute. Maybe she might be an alien cause her beauty is unearthly. No. No. The floor ticket was 155. Ew. Floor ticket to Sabaton is also 134? Yeah, hell no. Not going to pay that one. As we are talking about music and stuff and aliens, Stuffway to Sally is renaming to Saucer to Sally. You are kidding, right? They are not doing that. Is that a joke? Please tell me it's a joke. Well, yeah, but not if the prices are insane like that. Then I'm not going at all.
Keep it real. Great. Wonderful. I can get a bundle for these. That venture company sure picked the wrong jungle to mine in, didn't they? We'd all be in better shape if they moved out of here. Thank you, adventurer. You've done a good deed this day. Zanzil the Outcast dwells with his followers in the Jubuwai and Abaraz ruins, northeast of Booty Bay. He is
String.
Inch. That's a lot of money. It is. And yes, usually we take seats, as in sitting. I'm not a fan of being slammed together. Or smooshed together on the floor anymore. I don't like that. Not at all. Ugh, no. No thank you. But if the prices are like that, then I'm not going anyway. Sure, it is a joke. That sounds absolutely unbelievable. Alright, so My dear Gremlinators, I think that's enough for this morning. I'm getting hungry. 3.5 hours, that's nice. Today we're doing it a little bit different here. For those of you who came later. Today we are having WoW all day long. Hold on. There. Meaning this afternoon we are also having some WoW. Tomorrow is my day off. Sunday we are having the Gremlins game choice. We're going to play some Loom for a couple of hours. And then on Monday afternoon we are going to continue... No, we are starting over in Baldur's Gate 3 with a new character. Yeah, and pretend like the last days didn't happen. So, I'd say... just call it a break, a normal break. And when I come back... we're going to continue here, right? So, with that being said, have a wonderful time in between. Do whatever you want to do. I hope you have fun with it. I'm going to be back in around 3.5 hours at 3 p.m. CET. And if you don't want to see more WoW, then come back on Sunday at 3 p.m. CET when we are playing some Loom. Up until then, I'm getting breakfast now. Have a nice time. See you later. Bye bye.